Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gwent Trivia, Season 3, Episode 6. This is the grand finale, friends. And we brought out the big guns for this one because if we're going to be talking about Gwent, the little minutia of all the cards, etc., why not get the developers involved here? We have Vlad Tortsov, we have Jason Slama, and the returning champ, Christo. But before we get into it, friends, I just want to remind you that we are giving away some cool jazz at the end of the show. So exclamation point keg party if you want to get some cool swag for yourself. Again, there's no prizes for these people. They're just here for glory and pride, of which they probably have already in abundance because they are involved with a really damn cool card game. But let's go meet them first. Let's go check out Christo. Christo, welcome back, friend. I know that you won last week's episode, or a couple weeks now removed from it. Choosing this time to go with Northern Realms. Now, why Northern Realms? Or is it just because this is the last faction this season that you have not worn?
You know, Flake, I want to say that I was inspired by that pin you wear every episode on that blazer, and that I decided, you know what? This week is the week. But yeah, I've done everything else, so I figured, why not be Northern Realms?
All right, that's a 4 on 10 pun. I definitely dig it. Also, that little fleur de lis, I mean, the fleur de lis, I should say, as a fellow Quebecer like yourself. There we go. So a little bit of representation. All right, we're going to move on now to Vlad Tortsov, the esports director at Gwent. It's nice to see you, buddy. Now, we did see a little tease. We'll get to that a little bit later if you just catch the intro there. But representing the great son, Vlad, why are we going with Nilfgaard this time?
Well, I always was a Nilfgaard fan. I think ever since Modern Reveal. That was my first deck, which I think I built in Gwent and was quite successful with it back in the day, although it was never like a top archetype. But, Nilfgaard all the way.
All right, well, there's a lot of people out there that will either hate you for that or love you for it. But I know that we skipped over Chris with the buzz-in code, but how about yourself? What voice line will you be using for the buzz-in, Vlad?
No, I was thinking about this, and I realized that I shouldn't pick anything lengthy. So I decided to go with probably the most obvious choice, which is Alba.
Everybody goes for Alba. I mean, that's the one that they. But I'm not saying that from they start with that and then they actually go off of that because there's too many A's at the end of it, and they think that it might be a little bit too hard on the pipes, you know. So I'm really counting on you, Vlad, to just belt that one out. I appreciate it, my friend, and good luck to you. Moving on to Jason Slama, the big sauce, the head honcho himself. Jason, thanks for being on the show, representing monsters.
Yep.
Any particular leanings towards that, or why the selection of My Beloved Monsters?
Well, I mean, it was in the middle of a workday, and you asked me to pick a faction, so I guess subconsciously I chose my true love. I guess I just love the creepiness and the weirdness and the creativity that goes into creating monsters as like a concept. And, I really enjoy weather archetypes a lot in the past.
Sounds good. And now you are sort of. We need a buzz-in for you, and this is going to be an interesting one because monsters have a lot of growls and groans.
Right. And I guess I could just make a growling sound and that would count, right?
It would definitely count.
Right? No.
Oh, that would be fantastic. If that's what you want to go with, we'll lock that one in.
I think I'll go with La-di-da. It's La-di-da, yeah, or La-di-da.
La-di-da sounds pretty good to me. And all right, it has been accepted, my friend. It's in. Chris,
right.
Now we skipped over yours. I'm giving you a little bit extra time here. I don't know why I skipped over yours. It's just an oversight. Maybe because I talked to you too much. But it's let's just get. What is your Northern Realms buzz-in?
I've known you for 30 years. I've been here for 6 episodes, and you still forget about me. A little bit hurt, I won't lie. I'm a little bit hurt, especially because I did my research for this one. I went and found something that I know you'd appreciate, and now I'm a little bit upset that I picked something that you would like after you forgot about me. But There is a little known voice line of a Dandelion the Bard. Got a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna shorten it. I'm just gonna go bad feeling, but I know you'd appreciate the Star Wars reference, so we're going bad feeling.
That's good. That's good. You know what? I mean, I don't want to start by just giving you some free points, because I was gonna actually start by giving Slama -2 points for doing my Arcaspore so dirty, but we'll just call it a wash. Nobody gets anything for out of the gate. All right, friends, we're about ready to go with round one. If you're new to Gwent Trivia, very simple, 3 rounds. Round one is general trivia. We're just going to ask some basic questions about the game and the cards within the game, and a buzz-in based on the voice lines that we heard. Correct answer, 2 points. A incorrect answer will tax you 1 point, a little 1 point haircut off the top there. Round two will be more visual based. There's going to be a card shown that's either going to be zoomed in, it's going to be distorted, or something's missing. And our 3 contestants are going to have to buzz in and say what's wrong with the picture. Now, round 3 is a little different. This is where it all gets nitty gritty and pretty greasy, if you ask me, because we're going to be showing our 3 contestants a card, and our 3 contestants are going to have about a minute or so to draw their rendition of that card. Then they got to show you. You are like the audience, the auction audience that are then going to be looking to go ahead and cast your vote as to which you like the best. That is my favorite part. Seems to be what your favorite part is. Friends, all 3 of you at once, if you are ready to play, buzz in all at the same time. Let's go.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Beautiful. La-di-da, Alva. Got a bad feeling about this. Sounds good. All right, friends. Round 1 is underway. Then question 1. Here we go. How many neutral cards are dragons? How many neutral cards are dragons? Bunch of dragons out there. Some of them are obviously, associated to a faction or another, such as, say, Synthesis, such as Saskia, such as Keltulis. However, some of them are just freelance, if you will. What you got for me? How many neutral cards are dragons? It's okay. I know I didn't exactly.
So many neutral cards.
I didn't exactly drop us like this. Wasn't a lobbed-in softball over here. Okay, this one might have been, a little chin music, a little high heat for you, but it's all good. All right, so this one doesn't even count.
I can think of 2 for some reason. That's the only thing. So
all right, well, if you could think of 2 and somebody can fill in the other 2, neutral. I'll split the points. We'll split the points. All right, hit it up. What do you got?
What are the 2 I could think of?
Give me if you can hit the 2 and somebody can complete the other 2, you guys will split the 2 points. How about that?
There's Octavus, I think, which is deal 1 damage to all units.
That's right. Octavus
and then I forget the name of it, but it's the one that has 5 charges or something, deal damage 1.
It's Synthesis Blaze.
That is the other one. Okay, so Vlad, you are in here to rescue the day. If you guys, you know what? How's this? If all 3 of you put together can find the 4 dragons, I will award all of you a point.
Okay, so there's a Villain Tretamert, who is also neutral, right?
Right. That's 3.
And the final dragon.
Yeah, because I got like Saskia and Keltilla stuck, but they're not neutral.
All right. Well, this is a practice run. No problem. This is just we're still in. This is rehearsal. No big deal. It happens. There are 4. There are 4 dragons, right. But it's all good because this is.
I'll take a -1 actually. Let's be fair. I guess incorrectly with 2.
I mean, if we want, we'll give. All right, we'll give. You know what we'll do? We'll give you a -1. It's only fair. I mean, and this is. You're right. It is only fair.
Let's play for real. I'm competitive in the negative sense. It seems where I'm willing to hurt myself.
Yeah, and we don't forget Murktabracht. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Deal 2 damage, right?
Yeah, Murktabracht is also is one of them. But all right, no problem. Here's an easier one. All right. Question number 2. Without any modifiers, without any other outside influence, what card offers the largest profit?
Bad feeling.
Yes, Christo.
Pickpocket.
Pickpocket is correct. Now, there are other cards that might increase that, however, or offer, for instance, Siggy, but Siggy has some modifiers, some criteria. But Pickpocket is correct. 2 points on the board.
Dudicus doesn't count, right? Because it's not technically a profit.
That's correct.
Right,
it's not a profit. You got to go just slam in with the profit. All right. Here's one. This one's a little bit more towards the premium art, which Gwent does so well. What card is attacked by a flying newspaper in the premium animated art?
Burnabrand, yeah?
It is Burnabrand. In fact, Burnabrand, yes. One of the best
negatives.
Yeah, there you go. Back to the real world, friend. Yeah, this isn't golf, so negative score thing can never really get too far. But yeah, Burnabrand, and one of the things that Gwent does so awesome is that some of these animated cards actually have little Easter eggs, such as reinforcements. I won't tell you what it is. You can find it on your own. All right, question number 4. There are 4 cards in Gwent that have 10 strength and cost 7 provisions. I want you to name 3 of them. There are 4 cards in Gwent that have 10 strength and 7 provision. I just need 3. Now, obviously, if you're getting a 10 for 7, there's a
Wait,
little.
do you mean like 10 after with this deploy, or like 10 raw value?
10 raw points. If you're cruising through your deck builder, if you're looking through the collection, 10 strength.
Can I name 2?
Tell me, can you? I mean, if you wanna risk it, I mean, you're basically sacrificing a point to give somebody to Charlie. I mean,
then I will not.
You could be brave, Chris. I mean,
you've seen me play this for 5 episodes.
Yes.
Being brave is not my forte.
Yeah, you are the no unit. You are the no unit Nilfgaard of this trivia show for sure. The dry passes, the no unit kind of responsive tactics. I get you. All right, this one was a little bit harder. No big deal. All right, so chat's gonna probably name a whole bunch here, but I'm gonna help you out with this as well. So now, stop me if I'm wrong. Your Skjal is one of them. We've got Count Caldwell, Pugo Boombreaker, and the card that I just recently discovered existed at all, Greater Brothers. I have Greater Brothers.
That's a good card.
Yeah, interesting card, definitely. All right, here we go. Question number 5. What is the only bronze neutral dwarf?
Oh, I know what he does.
All right, little hint. His card title is 3 words.
Oh, I know the first 2 words, and I know what he does.
That's good enough. If you wanna call chime in with that one.
It's the Iron Falcon something mercenaries maybe, and he gives 2 armor to a card in hand. Yeah.
All right, that's good enough for me. It is the Iron Falcon Troubadour. I was gonna help you out,
yeah.
I was gonna say metal, animal, musician. Like, it's just, that's basically it.
But it's like, I forget what name we give. It's like Iron Falcon, so many things for that set.
So many cards have a lengthy name.
Oh yeah, Merktebrak. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to be spelling on a regular basis, or pronouncing for that matter. All right, here we go. Now, Vlad, this might be for you because you love Nilfgaard so much. But if you played all of Nilfgaard's non-token disloyal units, how many points do you give your opponent? You're playing all of the non-token disloyal units that are Nilfgaard.
Not counting some that are spawned, yeah? So
correct, non-token, no spawned units, no nothing. Just basically, if you played every single unique one.
It's 10, right?
It is in fact 10. That's correct. You got Joaquin for 4. You've got Cantarella plus the 3 bronze spies, each of them putting together for 4. Plus our good friend Roderick rounds it out at 10. Nicely done.
How do you know this, Jason?
I just counted all this. There's not that many spies. You just count them up. I don't know.
Okay.
This might be a nice precursor to say maybe more bronze spies. Maybe. It would be nice. All right, here we go. Number 7. What bronze card with the Wild Hunt tag has the highest provision cost? What bronze card containing the Wild Hunt tag has the highest provision cost? There's a bunch of bronze Wild Hunt cards, but one of them is more expensive than all the others.
I don't want to lose a point here, so I'm not going to guess. I have a feeling.
I will remind our contestants the points are worthless.
I know. That doesn't stop.
But it's like a Reddit upvote. It means jack shit, but you're just.
I'm a dangerously competitive person.
All right, we got
Alba.
Yes.
Okay,
Vlad.
so I will risk it with Red Riders.
Red Riders is correct. Yes, at 6 provisions, Red
yeah.
Riders is the highest
You're right.
cost provision card. Nicely done. All the other bronzes, are pretty much units, and they're all 5 or 4 provision. All right, I got a bonus for this one. We did the highest provision cost bronze Wild Hunt. How about you give me the lowest provision cost gold card with Wild Hunt?
Alba.
Yes.
First of all, question: could there be a few cards like this, or there's one distinctive cheapest gold card in terms of provisions?
Well, there's one. There's only one.
There's one.
Yeah.
Okay. In this case, I will risk it with Nitral.
Nithral is incorrect. No.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yes.
The Phantom?
It is the Phantom. Yes, the Aparian Phantom at 7 is the lowest cost provision card that you can get that has the Wild Hunt brand. And then Red Riders is the next one underneath that for 6. Alrighty. There are 2 bronze cards that have the immunity keyword. Tell me one of them.
Oh, la-di-da.
Yes.
The werewolf.
It is the werewolf. Now, if anybody, I'll give another one out there. If anybody can name the other one, because this one also caught me by surprise when I was writing this episode. I was like, "This is a card."
Another one?
Even Jason's like, "What?" Jason took a personal day when that card went through.
Bad feeling.
Yeah, Chris.
It's the Syndicate. It eats all the other tokens. The something champion.
I'll give it to you. It's the Lonely Champion. You got the
Lonely
card.
Champion,
Right? That's perfectly
yeah.
fine. Lonely
I'm so
Champion.
lonely.
New to Jason Slama as well. Lonely Champion.
No, I forgot about it completely.
We'll get you the that sort of poster of it. You can have it on your wall. It's actually a nice looking
card,
card.
yeah.
It's a
It's
great
really-
looking
really
card.
beautiful card.
All right, here's one. You're playing the Sausage Maker, and you want to give it resilience. How much of a fee are you paying?
La-di-da 4.
La-di-da, incorrect, unfortunately, my friend. That was some out the points for the confidence in that one. Like you didn't even just
No.
bam 4. No,
That's my
damn.
technique.
Yes, Vlad.
Okay, is it free?
3? No. But it's not 3. It's not 4. Chris, with his greasy moves, is now going to slide in and say either 2 or 5, right?
2 seems too cheap. I'm going 5.
Are you going to buzz in first like a normal human being?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes.
A bad feeling about this.
Yes, Chris.
5.
That is correct. And I am unfortunate. I'm so sad that I have to do this. Oh, Lord. Still, I just like the confidence that Jason hit. There's
I knew it was expensive. I knew it was what's really expensive for resilience.
What I was taught when I was interning at a radio station was that if there's a name that you cannot pronounce, just pronounce it with confidence, even if it's incorrect. It's better than struggling through it. So, perfect.
Same thing with bad answers.
That's exactly it. Just freaking hammer that buzzer and
I
just.
knew it was 4 or 5, but I figured screw it.
Oh my God! You just Tom Brady rifled that pass right at my face. It's
You'll
like,
see me do it again, I'm sure.
All right, number 10. All right, this is the one time that we do a history-related question. Karathi Heatwave's art was originally appearing on what card?
La-di-da Drought.
That's correct. Drought is the card. Old school 3-row Gwent right there. And I'll give you a bonus option for you guys. What was the card's ability?
La-di-da, it was a weather effect that dealt 2 damage to the lowest powered unit every turn.
That is correct. And that was back when weather it was just between Ragnarok and Drought. The weather just stayed. It was like herpes. It didn't go away. It was there forever.
I got all this old school Gwent shit programmed in here. It's a jumble, but sometimes it comes out.
We need a rap song called, and that's just the main lyric is I got that old school Gwent shit, and it just. So if anyone's out there and has the audio capabilities, make that happen. So, I got that old school Gwent shit. Boom. All right. Round 2, friends, is around the corner, and that's a wrap for round 1. And look at that. Jason Slama not only just coming through shooting from the hip with that confidence, but also has that 9 points. 3-point lead on Chris, who plays the greasiest game of Gwent Trivia I've ever seen in my life. And there's Vlad. Vlad has been very, very informative with his answers, very, trying to play it safe, but we have seen comebacks in this before. You're only 8 points out, Vlad. I don't think that's a big hill to climb. We've got 10 more questions around the corner. Damn right. Now give us an Alba, because I want to hear that confidence from you, Vlad.
Alba!
Bingo. All right, cool. Now round 2 is a whole different story, friends. Again, I will remind you, exclamation point keg party in the chat if you guys want to get hooked up with some wicked cool kegs, courtesy of Ryan Godric at CDPR. Now, round 2 is a different rule set, friends, because this is more about the peepers, okay? Now, look at me. I am the captain now when it comes to this round, because we're going to be dropping some cards. The cards are going to be changed, altered, sort of messed up a little bit, and our contestants are going to decide what is wrong with them. So you guys can play along, obviously, at home. The home version is coming soon. We're just working on a sponsorship with multiple gigantic companies, none of which will make my calls. But I'm ready for round 2. If you guys are ready, round 2, give me all your buzzins all at once, so I know you're ready.
Got a bad feeling about this.
So do I, Chris. All right, here we go. Round 2, question number 1, friends. What is missing from Prophet Lebiota? What is missing from Prophet? Oh, that is a Vlad.
It's a torch in his hand.
That is a torch in the hand that's missing. Bam! There it is. Beautiful. Nice work again by Marktheus with the scrub-a-dub and getting rid of that torch. All right, next one. The card is King Full Test, but something's missing from King Full Test. What is missing from King Full Test? Ooh, that's Vlad again.
It's a glass of wine. Not glass, but, a cup of wine.
A chalice, a cup.
Chalice.
Yeah, chalice. That's a nice word.
Yes. I guess the chalice is pretty good. Pimp cup is the other option, I suppose. So on that rap album featuring Jason Slama, that is going to be the cover art. Is him in that thing with the pimp cup overlooking his minions. I love it. That's actually, so a lot of people say that there's a lot of cards and that are based on actual Gwent people and Gwent. This is actually a Gwent scenario. This is actually Jason Slama looking over all the developers from his office, actually, which is a little known fact. Okay, next card. What card are we looking at? What card is this, friends? What card is
Bad
this?
feeling.
La-di-da.
Yes, Chris.
That is gross, and that is all God.
Yeah, that is absolutely all God. What is missing from Utah? Something's missing from Utah.
La-di-da.
Yes.
Who went first? It's the sword.
It is the sword. That's correct. The sword is missing. It was just sitting there like nothing. She just, we took it. That's how it goes. All right. Here's the card is Fangs of the Empire. Card that everyone loves. Just so good. What is missing from Fangs of the Empire? Besides, obviously, a second
Bad
copy
feeling.
in Marcus's collection. Mark, craft a second copy, you idiot. Come on. You need 2 copies of this. All right. Yes, Chris.
You don't need 2 copies. They come out of Masquerade Ball. You don't need any copies. It is the poison.
Poison is missing. Exactly. You got to have the poison there. Otherwise, what is he doing? Who knows? All right. Next up, question number 6, friends. The card. Well, you tell me. What card is this? What card are we looking at?
La-di-da. It's,
Yes.
Oh my God. Glusty Warp.
Yes. Oh my God, Glusty Warp is actually the premium version of the
No.
standard Glusty Warp. But,
No, it's because
yeah.
I knew what it was immediately, but I'm like, oh wait, do I remember the name? No, come on.
Yeah, it's basically if Glusty Warp had an Instagram account or a TikTok, it would be, oh my God, Glusty Warp. That would basically be it. And like, look at all the food I'm eating. Oh my God, Glusty Warp. Okay. Question number 7, friends. The card is Biting Frost, but something's missing from Biting Frost.
Abba!
Yes, Vlad.
It's a raven sitting on his head.
Yeah, we would also accept crow because I'm not too familiar with bird law. So that either way, it's a bird, and it's,
But there are 2 ravens missing. Okay, cool.
Raven. The entity that is Raven is
Yes.
missing. Yes. We'll don't worry about it. We got it. All right, question number 8, friends. What card are we looking at? What card is this?
Lava.
That's a Slama, if I've ever heard
Manticore, Manticore, or is Venom? I think.
That Manticore Venom is actually no, that's wrong. I'm so sorry. It is incorrect. Vlad, does it change your perspective?
It's a Royal Manticore, I think.
Royal Manticore, yeah, I don't want to be a stickler here, but Royal Manticore is no, that's also wrong. I'm sorry, Vlad.
Oh.
Chris, we've eliminated 2 of the 1,200 cards, so odds have improved.
I can picture the art. I have no idea what card it is because that Manticore is very dead.
It's so it's not Glusty Warp, nor is it oh my god Glusty Warp, but one of the 2. Come on, Chris.
No, I'm gonna pass on this one.
Okay, well, we're gonna put it out there to the collective IQ. That is over 9,000. That is the Twitch chat. They got it. It is Glorious Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Glorious Hunt. Yes.
Oh.
Love that card. All right, let's move on to greater things here. The card is Horst Borsodi, but something's missing. What's missing here?
Lava.
Ooh, I'm gonna go to the judges on this. Sounds like it was a Vlad buzz-in. All right.
A coin.
No.
Or a pouch of coins.
Negative. That is incorrect. Apparently we're giving it to you. Okay. So I've just received word from our team of 16 producers that
It is a coin.
It is. My notes say a ring. That's what. Oh, you wrote the wrong thing. Okay, so I just got it from the producer from Mark Thea saying that he made the mistake. So
I was starting to doubt myself too, because that's what I was gonna say.
yeah, is it a ring? I don't know.
But I'm like, if it's not that, is it like one of those things that jewelers use to look at diamonds bigger? What is it, magnifying glass?
Oh, it's like that mini telescope thing that you see in
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I don't know
That's
what
my
the hell that
backup
is.
answer after Vlad.
If you can find out what that's called, 1,000 points. All right. You're like, okay, I'm on it. No problem. Just actually kick you out right now.
He's competitive.
All right, here we go.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah.
What is missing from Magni Division besides being a nice little 4-drop?
It's the standards or the banners, yeah.
That is correct. Absolutely. Yeah, those are missing. His spear, his sort of his weapon, his axe, if you will, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that is gone. So, all right, there's we got one more bonus one for you. This one hits a little close to home, friends. What is missing from Archispore? What is missing from Archispore?
Lava.
Yes.
Right.
A birdie.
A birdie is incorrect. Jason Slama?
No, I was joking. It's missing Thrive.
Actually, that is correct. Yes, it is missing Thrive. It is missing Thrive. Okay? It is missing
Is that an
Thrive.
actual answer to the question?
Yes.
I was
Okay.
doing it.
It is missing Thrive.
Well, I get a point for that, right? Like, I guess
Mark,
correct?
focus on my face here. Okay? Focus on my face. It is missing Thrive. Okay. That's
I
the
didn't
end.
know you invited Slama onto the show just to yell at him
You
for
did,
an hour.
didn't you? It was all
What's the plan all along?
crap. This whole thing.
This whole thing is an elaborate. I have done Gwent Trivia for I don't know how many seasons and years, and
You
it
told
all
one Crispo
culminates
not
to
to
this.
answer. Let Slama win, so he's thinking that he's on a high, and then I'm gonna throw the Thrive
I
question.
play the long game, mofo. Damn right. I set this up forever. Put the effort in. Got all these guests on the show after all these years, so I can culminate to this. And yes, you don't even need round 3. I'm the
It's
winner.
never
here.
getting it.
Just pull a harpoon
I was
out of my
thinking about
chest.
it, but after the stunt you just pulled, it's never getting it. Okay?
Oh,
And you need to grow up and you need to find a more productive use of your time, Flake. Okay?
I love it. This has become like a set therapy session. Sounds like I'm talking to my dad. It's like, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. All right, okay. We got another round
I
now.
want a point for that. I guessed it correctly.
You did. Did we not? I think we got you your points. Did we not give you your points? I think
Maybe
so.
we did. I think we did. But I want an extra point even then. All right, we're good. 15. I'll take that.
All right, fine. It will allow it. But it's funny because this is like the whole thing here. And
There's
you're
a
just like,
bird, isn't there? Like in the premium, there's a little thing flying around that he's trying to eat.
it's probably hiding under the provision cost or the strength cost, which is also laughable. But it's okay. No problem. All right, so that is round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the scores. And Vlad has, octuplified his score. Incredible. It just leaps and bounds. And but Jason Slama still holding a pretty decent lead, actually extending it over Chris, who is at 10 points there, sitting pretty in the middle. Now, round 3 is a whole different story, a whole different ball game, friends. Before we get to the rules, though, we have promised you a little bit of information about some upcoming content. Now, if you were paying attention to any of the teasers, etc., you noticed that obviously there's the card art based on Jason Slama for his his little advertisement, etc., and the stinger at the beginning of the show, but also the fact that Vlad has shown up and said, "Hey, check this out. This might look like somebody familiar."
All right, so this is like the most badass card in Gwent collection so far. Not only because I'm depicted on it, but yeah, it will be because the rest of the artwork is pretty spectacular. And another thing which I would like to hint today is that when you will see the full art, you will definitely get some Agent 47 vibes. If you know what I mean, you can probably guess what happens, but still you would be maybe a little bit surprised.
This is a monster card, right?
Oh, definitely.
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay, well that's okay.
Oh, you know,
right.
there's a monster in all of us.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that I like that. Now, everybody start doing your homework, look into it, and whatnot. But nicely done. I really like that. Sounds good. Awesome. Now we have an Agent 47 vibe. I am still lobbying for an Order 66 vibe for certain cards. Unfortunately, we're not. That's a crossover that might not happen, but it's all good. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. Again, if you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, you guys can all just go ahead and hound Vlad and Slama incessantly as you guys do, or just post it on Reddit and make your own assumptions and such. All right, friends, it is time for round 3. My favorite, your favorite, I assume, and obviously the viewer's favorite. This is where you guys get to sort of put pen to paper and start drawing all the cards that we also love. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with this portion of the show, friends, this is how it works. We're going to show our 3 contestants a card. They're going to have about a minute or so to sketch their version of the card. It's not about photorealism. It's not about your artistic virtues and skill set in terms of making something that is an exact copy of the card. It's what your interpretation of the card, its use, etc. Because eventually you're going to have to sell it to our audience, and the audience are going to be there and they're going to be voting on who they think the best presentation, whose card is best. So that's how it goes, and 3 points go to whoever gets the most votes. Now, 3 points times 3 particular rounds of drawing means that Vlad, if you sort of sweep here, you can definitely take this one home, no problem. But it's going to take some...
it's a winner takes all for each of the images, right?
That's correct, exactly. All right, friends, if we're all ready to go, give me your buzzing codes one last time, because that's the last time you'll be able to use them. La-di-da.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Beauty. All right. First one up has to be Walter Veritas. Now this is you got to dance around this one.
We all draw this one, right?
Oh yeah, everybody draws this one. All right, well, friends. All right, pencils down, hands in the air, like you just don't care. Dot your T's and cross your I's. It's all done. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So we're gonna start with Vlad. Vlad, show us your beautiful rendition of Walter Veritas, fully knowing that your job may be on the line.
Can you see it?
I believe you just got to recenter it there. Okay, excellent. Crayons, my man. Yeah. Now we're talking. All right, so sell it to us, buddy.
Well, I mean, it's a very accurate representation of the card art. I didn't, go into a totally different direction, and I tried to depict Jason as realistic as possible. I think, the shape of the head was very accurate in this regard. So, after this work, I'm actually applying for the artist position in CDPR.
I think you would get it, especially since that thing looks like it honestly looks like a poltergeisted Cabbage Patch doll. But it's all good. It looks wonderful, Vlad. It's going to be nice to see you working at I don't know what Artifact or something after this. That's beautiful. So congratulations, friend. Nicely done. All right, moving on, Chris. Walter Veritas, your rendition of him?
I mean, after you see mine, you're going to want to hire Vlad for the art position and definitely not me. I took a little bit of artistic liberty here and decided that this is what the card would look like if it was being drawn today as opposed to when it was actually put out in the game. Because as you see, you've got I spent too much time on the door here, but you've got him, and then you've got Walter thinking about the Archspore card, and you can't really see the X over it, but Walter's thinking about ways to just delete Larry from the game thanks to your shenanigans, Flake. That's what's happening in that card.
It might actually be easier just to delete me from the game. That just to eliminate me from all things, because this is a hill I will die on, and it'll be loud and I will cry, but I will die on that hill if necessary. All right, great.
You're in the game already.
Yeah, which card am I? I know that there's a lot of people whose art is based on it, and I don't want to ask you which one am I, because if it's something like Beggar, I swear to God. All right, let's move on. Jason Slama. Now, you could just show us your passport photo, but
all right.
Whoa, oh my God.
So here he's seeing that he's in deep shit, right? So I symbolize that with my artistic freedom by drawing a little bit of poop emojis in his eyes. And then in his book, I felt like putting, the property of Walter Veritas with the name of the book being the Book of Truths, because that's all he seeks.
I like it.
The door is very expertly colored. My daughter is helping me here. No. So, this is my shit.
Yeah, okay. It looks like he showed up to like Puff Daddy's office with his demo tape right now. I got the hottest shit for you, buddy. All right, Diddy. This is the hottest shit since Mace. So, all right. Well, there you go. Slama coming through with, trying to sell his demo tape. But this is up to you, friends. This is all up to you. You guys got to vote on it. Whose drawing is best? Let's all put up your drawings one more time so everyone can take a look. Again, the source material is right there. So it's actually a tie. It is actually a tie. Both Vlad and Slama, each are what do we do here, Mark? Do we split the points or do we just give them each? All right. Well, everybody gets 3 points. You know what? Nobody won, but Chris lost. That is something we can all agree on.
Yes, that's important.
It's
A
important.
valid point.
I mean, we want to deal with absolutes here. Only the Sith deal with absolutes, but so does Gwent Trivia, and we can be absolutely sure that Chris lost. That's basically it. All right. Wow. Card number 2, we did Walter Veritas because, Jason Slama is here, and I wanted to do something that I knew Vlad would have a little bit of a connection to. So I said Vlad likes vampires. So how about we do Queen of the Night? Queen of the Night. All right, hands in the air. Done. Pencils down. It's over. It's over, friends. Perfect. Okay, let's get it done. Let's start with Chris this time. Chris,
Do we have to?
we absolutely do. We don't, but we do.
So I've gotten the most basic humanly possible. I decided that, since when I try and draw 3-dimensional-ish figures, it goes poorly. I just drew stick figures today. So we've got the queen here with her hair and a little bit of the vampire teeth and the blood kind of dripping. And then we have our poor Tinder date over here with the X's over his eyes because clearly she has gotten to his throat. And there's a couple candles over there too, since Flake, you mentioned those very specifically.
Now, is that just put that up again a second here, because I would be remiss if I didn't just shred this to tears here. But so now I'm assuming, is that like a blanket covering him, or is he doing a Chuck Norris roundhouse kick?
He was in the process of doing the roundhouse kick, and then she went straight for the jugular, and then that's just how he fell. Very limber individual, can do the splits, so that's impressive.
Like I've seen Chuck Norris beat the shit out of so many. I've seen Chuck Norris get involved in WWF. I've seen Chuck Norris do all kinds of things. I have never seen Chuck Norris fight a vampire, so this might just be what occurs here. But again, also props to Queen of the Night for the standard stick figure penis that is also there. Just
holding up the blanket. It's a crease in the blanket, Flake.
Oh, is it a crease in the blanket?
Yes.
Okay.
I might draw stick figures, but the detail about the materials is very important to me.
We all have nicknames for it, Chris, and if you want to call it crease in the blanket, that's okay by me. I'm not going to judge. All right, let's go to Jason Slama. Jason Slama, Queen of the Night.
All right, what do we got here?
Oh, damn!
Okay, wait. Yeah, all right. So, I decided to go a bit back in time and figured how she got messy, and I decided that she has a whole tube system just to suck out the blood from the poor guy under the bed. And yeah, he's bleeding so badly, his eyes are bleeding. That's attention to detail right there, folks.
For the record, I love that there's a universal understanding that if there are X's for eyes, the dude is
It does. It's yeah.
It's cartoon
you can see
law.
her eyes are closed, right? You can see that they're barely open because she's just savoring this meal, and she don't care that she's getting dirty. This blanket might be a bib, but she don't need it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if I've learned anything from cartoons, it's that a tunnel painted on a rock is photorealistic, and X's on eyes means you're dead. That's basically how it goes. Beautiful, amazing, awesome. Get her a bib though. She is ruining her best cloak. All right, Vlad, you are the vampire guy, from what I understand.
I'm a Nilbert guy. I'm definitely not a vampire. Come on.
His name is Vlad. That's so effed up.
That's
I'm sorry.
offensive.
Is it? I apologize. I just thought you were a fan of vampires. Are you not?
No,
Because his
absolutely
name
not.
is Vlad?
Because I'm not one. It's just
All
ridiculous.
right. Well, okay. There's only so many leaks we can bust out today, so I don't want to go into any personal stuff here. But hit us up with your rendition of Queen of the Night.
Okay, so I've tried a slightly different technique this time. So I've decided, each picture will be drawn slightly differently. I actually decided to also, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an X shape of the eye. So I think in all three pictures, it's the common theme. And I tried to depict Queen of the Night like with a very like the self-expression which just captures the moment of the pure joy and enjoyment. And
I do dig it. It looks like right after this, she's gonna go and speak to the manager because the blood was not like as advertised or something like that. She does have a little resting bitch face action going on, a little smugness to her, but I do like the style and the use of the red is just spot on. Honestly, I think that's a really good drawing. And again, props to the universal law of X's for eyes is important. I do like it. All right, well, friends, this is up to you out there in Radioland to go ahead and cast your vote on this one. All three artworks have their own merits and their own beauties. There it goes, Vlad, with 68% of the vote, a no-doubter if I've ever seen one. Congratulations, Vlad, taking this one. 3 points to you. Again, we could all agree that Chris lost that one. That is a fact, a fait accompli, if you will. All right, last chance for romance for all three of you. Chris, you can at least tie for last place if you want.
But you're still going to acknowledge that I will have lost even if I do that. So,
well, what am I blind here? What am I supposed to just discount reality because it doesn't suit your framework? No, none of that over here. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and rifle through now. We're going to go with the last hurrah. I do appreciate everybody's suggestions because there were some very good ones. I have written a few of them down for future episodes. Maybe some future cards that will come out that we'll be able to do. But I just want to drive this point home. We're going to do Arcaspor. Because why aren't we going to do Arcaspor? It's the season finale of Gwent Trivia. We've done 3 seasons of this nonsense. This is episode 6 of season 3. We've got Jason Slama. We've got Vlad Tortsov. We've got some other dude. And it's going to be amazing. Pencils down. Beautiful.
Do we all do the same thing? Can I go first?
Everybody does it. Yeah. All right. We're going to start with Jason this time. Jason, you're up first. What? No, I've already been teased. No.
No pride ever. And wait. The most important part of this drawing. I think we need to start a new trend called #BlameFlake.
Okay, well, I have essentially been the perpetrator of my own demise. So, okay. Well, I am taking this card down with me, and we'll dream of better days. So, do I even have to ask you to sell that? Or is...
I think it sold itself.
Okay. All right, fine. You know what? I'll just take it. That's fine. No problem. Me and Larry.
I mean, the people will decide whether my art wins or not.
#BlameFlake. Oh my god, it's like high school all over again. Okay, all right, okay, let's move on. Vlad, you're up next, buddy. Rescue us from this terrible, terrible instance.
So different technique for the third time as promised. So you can see there is a lot of hearts on the Archispore and also in the air. It's because it deserves some love, apparently. And I also depicted a bird, which that was my answer previously for the Archispore question. I'm pretty sure there is a bird, even if it was covered by something. So I just wanted, to fix this injustice by putting a little birdie into the artwork.
The injustice, and you know what? I like how the bird not being there is the injustice that CDPR will recognize, but Thrive not being there is not recognized as a severe injustice. You've heard of Novigradian justice? Well, this is Archisporian injustice. That's why I will die on this hill, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Vlad, beautiful picture. Thank you so much. I love it. Chris?
I'm waiting for the stick figure version.
It's coming. It's coming. I do like how Slama gave you shit for timing because he wanted to make sure he had the time to write Blame Flake in there.
Yeah.
So,
It does matter.
So okay, so here's what I'm doing. I haven't. I'll start from the bottom. So we've got the little petals there. My markers didn't quite do it justice. We've got the Archispore, and then bam, Flake's face. Flake cloud emote emerging from the Archispore, and there's your bird you're about to eat.
Birdie, yeah.
I haven't drawn the Flake clown emote in a little while in any of my drawings, so I felt the need to include it here, and it's just you popping right out of the Archispore about to eat the bird.
Coming out swinging.
It's you. It's Flake cosplay right there. That's what it was.
I am wearing like a fucking whore uniform in that fucking thing. Look at my face.
You have the emote. It's the emote.
Okay, I know I have the. It's okay. I mean, perfect. I got a perm going on. I'm clearly blushing because I'm on a horse. I'm on like I've got a like, are those hearts on my, like, what is that?
Makeup. Look at the emote. You don't even know you're on emotes. It's got the clown face and the hair colors and the glasses. Come on now.
I like that the glasses are necessary. They need to be there because if
you couldn't see the bird to eat it if you didn't have the glasses on. That was my logic. I needed to have them on there.
Okay. All right. Fine. Friends, everybody out there, this is on you to bring some justice back. Whose drawing is best? I didn't do my own, but #blame Flake is not how I want this to go. Whose drawing is best? Chris takes this one. Not enough necessarily to get out of the dumpster there, Chris, but unfortunately...
Thanks. Even when you compliment me, you shit on me with the other hand.
Yeah, with the...
Good job, ya clown.
Yeah, I guess that's my mutant power is shitting on people with hands. That's the worst X-Men comic I've ever read, if anything. All right, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The points are as they are. The game is now over. Exclamation point keg party is your last bastion of hope here to get some joy out of this. Besides these exit interviews, which we're going to do as the scores are, we're going to start with the guaranteed loser, which is Chris. Chris, if there's anything sure that we know, it's that you lost this episode. I mean, do you have any words to maybe sort of ease the pain here? You've done 6 episodes. You've won, I think, 2 or 3 of them. But I don't think you've ever lost one. So this is amazing. Let's go out on a high or a low. Both ends of the spectrum work well here, Chris. Again, this is your last chance to sort of talk some shit, say your goodbyes until next season.
Why do you gotta be so mean, Flake?
I love you.
I've been here for 6 episodes now. Just wanted to talk shit about me all the time.
Not all the time.
It's hurtful, Flake.
You don't lose all the time. This is a guaranteed loss. But Chris, thank you so much, my friend, for being on the show. Not just this episode, for every episode this season. You rock sauce, buddy. And I just want to find out if anybody who does not know who you are and what you do, just enlighten us.
Absolutely. You can find me Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, the one Christo. I'm also around 983 TV quite often with Gwent Trivia and cards, the pre-game and post-game shows, and Cast and Myth cards. So you can find me a little bit all over the place. But thank you for having me for the season. It has been a blast, even if I am a loser, in your words.
Just in my eyes. Everyone else, I don't.
That's fine.
Those are
the only ones that matter, Flake.
It's okay, Christo. I love you.
Thank you. And with these glasses, you damn well know that it's a clear picture. Okay, so, we're going to move on to the second place winner, not loser, second place winner of this episode, which is Vlad Tortsov, esports director at CDPR for Gwent. Thank you so much for being on the show. First and foremost, man, I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I had an amazing time. Even though you keep saying my title wrong,
That's
I'm not
right.
mad at you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is the title? Are you president yet? Like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for, like, what is
No, not a president yet. I'm live ops director. So it also includes esports in my other responsibilities, but not the only thing I'm doing these days.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was like kosher to say badass motherfucker like PhD or something. Like that's the title.
That's my unofficial one.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Vlad, sincerely, man, thank you so much, not only for being on the show, for being a good sport, for having a good time, but also for sharing that card art that is based on one hell of a handsome dude. So cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very much. And yeah, anything else before we go? Some parting words?
Yes, if Remigiusz Nowakovsky, our art director, is watching it right now, I want him to consider my drawing as the official application for being a Gwent artist. And if he's ready to have me, I can start from Monday.
Dude, I am absolutely endorsing that. I have exactly zero pull or influence at CDPR. I know this because people still ask me, who the hell are you, when I walk in through the doors for broadcast. They think I'm there to change the garbages. But still, it's awesome that you're here, and thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, and the winner, was there ever any doubt? I mean, if somebody's gonna win, it's got to be Jason Slama, the head cheese, the big sauce himself. I mean, now's the time. I mean, I don't want to tell people that off air there was a little bit of perhaps maybe a little uncertainty regarding this, but you walked away with this one, no doubter, baby. You called your shot and just home run left field, no problem.
Well, you know, Flake, I decided to give it my all today, come out swinging. I want to thank the Lord, my wife, my family, for all the support they've given me over the years. You know, sometimes you have to believe in yourself. You know, you have to put yourself out there. You got to take risks. You just got to do your best and pray that it's enough. And I think everyone put in a good show today, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. It was a blast. Thanks, man.
Well, hey, listen, congratulations on your intercontinental title, apparently. 'Cause it sounds like you just won the Royal Rumble or something. Like, it's awesome. Best exit interview ever, Jason. You're the man. Honestly, it's been a pure joy to have you on the show, and I'm glad that you're a good sport. And thank you for all you do for the game, because everybody knows that you really give a shit, and that's what's really important for all those out there. So thank you again, my man. And I mean, I don't want to say something like where can people find you or anything, because everybody knows more or less.
Please don't harass my family in the real life. That's not cool.
No. Oh God, no. That's no.
Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very much,
Thanks,
and thank you guys so much for being on the show. And from myself here at everybody at 93, and again, big ups to our producer Mark Theus, who has done an excellent job, as he does every single time when it comes to putting the show together. And obviously, you guys, the viewers, 6 episodes this season, all of which were pure fire. I love you all. Thank you very much. Be kind to one another. Take care of your mental health, friends. We'll see you very soon. And yeah, be kind. We're going to go ahead and kick it over to the qualifiers. So you want to watch that. The best in the world are competing for some glory and prizes. So stay tuned. I love you. Adios. Goodbye.